everybody. Welcome back to the Holy Rollers Campaign 3. I'm Stephanie, your DM. We are joined by Brandon, who is playing Red Netherroot, our cleric. We are joined by Dennis, who is playing Lytle de Ferndon, a byclass of rogue sorcerer. Got it this time. We're joined by Jesse, who is playing Riker Tor, a illusion wizard. We're joined by Joffrey, who is playing Roran Baelgor, a fighter. And we're joined by Kyle, who can't be on camera because he's on his phone, who is playing Genji, one half of the character Genji and Kenji. If that's confusing to you, it should be because it's confusing to us too. Um,
We never get it right.
no, we messed it up terribly, but that's by design apparently.
Right.
We're so grateful that you've tuned in tonight to see us live, or if you're watching later, the gratitude remains the same. Let us we rolled for prayer. Actually, we already did roll, and 14 was the high number.
Gonna be a rough
Off
night.
to a great start. Gonna be a terribly rough
On a
night.
mimic die, nonetheless. Or
Yes.
We have come to realize that mimics are real, and Joffrey has one.
Yeah.
Yep. But I guess
It's
in penance decided, is it penance the fact that I made the mimic die roll for prayer and it was the one that rolled the highest, or is that a
It could
bad
be.
thing?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
it
it's
was good.
I think it's a red herring. I think it's throwing you a bone to try to get you off the scent.
That's right.
That's fair.
They're
All
tricky
right,
like
well,
that.
It'll eat you later.
Yep.
It has to grow. All right, let's go before the Lord, Mr. Joffrey.
All right, let's pray. Heavenly Father, we want to thank you and praise you for the day that you have blessed us all with. We thank you for the game that we're able to enjoy together in fellowship and entertainment. We ask that you would be with the story that Stephanie is weaving together for us, for the audience, that it would be life giving and glorifying to you, to your name. Bless the rolls for and against. Be with the story. Be with those that are watching this, either live or after the fact. Be with all of us in our needs. May all glory be to you. We ask all this in the name of your Son. Amen.
Amen. Okay. So, who would like to go for recap? There's not a whole heap and lot to recap, but I will be monitoring you for details this time because there was some droppage of lore. Who would like to go for it this time?
I'm exempt. I did it last time.
Fine. Okay, Mr. Dennis, give it your best shot.
Let's see if I can do this.
All right.
So we came into a outdoor flea market, where the kids were crawling all over us, and both Riker and Lytle spoke to them. Lytle tried Thieves' Can. It didn't seem to work, so he just spoke to them. That seemed to calm everybody down. They started buying things. Rorn got a key that has a 1 in 20 chance of opening any lock. Uh, uh, Trying to think. Red, I don't think you got anything. Um, Genji, I can't remember what he got now all of a sudden. I got a tankard that I can drink anything out of and not get
And
drunk.
not get. There you go.
That does not include poison. We made sure of that.
Yep.
And Riker, I cannot remember what Riker got now. I believe it was a potion of invisibility, but I can't
He
remember
thought
exactly.
about it, I think, and was like, "I'll just come back later."
Later. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember him going back and forth. Rorn tried to negotiate, ended up not doing the job a job like Riker had hoped, and ended up
Mm.
paying full price for his key. Um, we yeah we
Watching
went
that fiasco was great.
yeah we went in to the city, told the guards who we were, showed them our paperwork, pretty much got paraded to uh the dude's place,
The government
uh,
building.
the steel, what are they called again,
Seal bearer.
seal bearer. Got taken to the seal bearer, who was very flamboyant and wanted to know all about it, wanted to know a scar. So we each told a story of our scar.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us made it up, some of us did not. Well, we all made up portions of it. We didn't tell the absolute truth. We just gave him a good story. Now
Which, as
we
your
are.
DM, watching you guys weave truth and fiction with your backstories, each of you did it.
Uh-huh.
Was beautiful. I love it. Continue, Mr. Dennis.
And so then he ended up telling us his story, his scar, which was a gem. I can't remember exactly where it was placed, but it allowed him to teleport.
It was
Uh,
a tongue piercing.
tongue piercing, that's right. Teleport to have audience with the queen at
Actually,
any given.
that's
Any,
his. So close. That's his seal. The teleportation ring was on
okay.
his pinky finger. It's okay. That
Oh,
was that
that's
was.
right. Okay.
I'm
There you
impressed you remembered that much. Continue.
go. He sent us out and told us that part of the area that what we would be doing would be we would be fighting at least one monster and probably a group that matches us. I do believe is what it was. But until then, we could go through the city and practice. Basically, going to the fight clubs. We could earn our bed. We could earn meals. We could also earn gifts to
Mm-hmm.
help us. And we could do low level, the scum area, and those would be pretty much um, free from any baggage. The mid range would may or may not have some strings attached to the gifts, and the
Mm-hmm.
higher class would probably have strings attached and side quests and maybe the most fun. That's me putting that in
But
there. Sorry.
definitely, and also like a lot more, a lot better gifts too.
Yeah, much better gifts.
Yeah.
Um, and that was kind of where we ended it. We ended it with the idea of this: we're going to go try to find a place and go there, and we hadn't decided where or what kind.
Nice.
And I think that's it.
Very good, Mr. Dennis. Excellent job. Please take your inspiration. You deserve it.
Woo! I
And
actually
we
remember
have to get fancy clothing for the gala ball the
what I was trying to
night
remember.
of the second, because the third day is when the actual event happens, but there's a gala ball formal dress required the night
Yes.
before.
And I was good. I remember that. I didn't remember that.
Yep. Awesome. Good job, fellas. So let's set the scene. You guys, let me hang on. Open up my doodad. Not share screen. Definitely not share screen. That is antithetical to what we're trying to do here. Da, 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 launch. Not incarnate. Hang on. Where am I? Full 20. Just a minute, friends. Icky. Meow. I heard that. Scrim.
It was either Cortana complaining or Master Chief showboating.
Yes.
As like Cortana, she is extremely like picky. Like you have to hold her just so, or she's going to tell you off. It's becoming
Mm.
quite the well brand.
Have you done the
I,
dangle test with them?
No, what's the dangle test?
You like hold them around their little rib cage, and if they relax and like elongate and dangle their legs, then they're like very relaxed cats. But if they like bow up and like don't enjoy it, then they're high maintenance cats.
I always
Um,
thought it was because they knew I didn't like them.
maybe it's just all the high maintenance cats find you.
oh,
It's
there's
very
some new points on the map.
Yes, I figured I'd let you see visually where all the fight clubs are. Not that your characters would necessarily know, but I mean, I'm assuming you guys know how to talk to the natives and
The
figure out
locals, yeah.
where, yeah, figure out where stuff is. Um, so let me, whoop, wrong tab. Let
I
me
can almost
ping.
tell you where the slums are.
They're right here.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
I
surprised.
was looking at the topography and thinking that they were right here.
Yeah, valid question. This is actually something you'll have to ask explicitly about. somebody in the area. But this is the derelict quarter, and
Okay.
it's basically the slums, and that is where the Fight Club is in said slums. Over here is the hang on. No. Over here is the in the Boros Market District, which is kind of like to the 2 o'clock of the center. That is the mid range kind of fight club. And then almost due north at the 12 o'clock is the high end fight club in
The
Norgenis.
bougie.
Yes, La Bouge.
La Bouge.
And the other two, which is like here and here,
Yeah.
are ones you're gonna have to ask about.
The you don't talk about Fight Club in those.
I knew someone was gonna make the reference. It was
I
just a
mean,
matter of time.
the
I called it
joke
Fight
writes
Club.
itself, and it's infamous. I will
I
give
know.
myself that D4. So
No, don't. I expected it. It's fine. That was funny.
That one was an expected joke, so you don't have to take any damage.
Yes.
fair.
So the
Okay.
question becomes, do you guys want to start in the slums? Do you want to get your feet wet somewhere where the rules aren't quite as strenuous?
Hmm. Well, Riker's vote is for uh, definitely more like the mid range.
Okay.
I was gonna say Lytle is voting more mid.
Okay.
He'll go anywhere, but
Okay.
we'd love to hear
How
what
about
everybody else thinks.
you, Rorn and Red?
Hmm. I think I concur with your sentiments of start at the middle, get the baseline to know what is below that and what is above that. How low is low?
Yeah.
That's a good
And
point. Okay.
we want to
So,
try and put best foot forward. If we start at the bottom ring, that much more difficult to have a
Or, yeah,
good chance of rubbing elbows in the upper ranks.
mm,
I definitely want to do an upper ring fight. Like I think that'd be a lot of fun.
totally.
Yeah.
Uh,
Plus, I mean,
What
you
about
say
yeah,
that. You say that now. Okay. If the consensus is Red, do you have any weigh in on this?
Yeah, I agree with Thorn's tactical breakdown of wanting to get a good baseline of what we'd be dealing with.
Okay. Awesome.
So
So, yes.
we were like right in this area right here, right?
I
Mhm.
will point to you. Your token, the party. Yeah, you're right there. The party token is still on the map, so you should be able to
That's
see
what I thought that
yourselves.
was. Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
there you go.
So when we get out to about here,
Yeah.
what do we see? I mean, I'm assuming I'm assuming it's not a straight shot to see the fight clubs in any of these from any of these points.
No,
We're gonna
and
have to
you.
ask.
Well, yes. So if you guys move to the plaza, which is this obelisk statue
Hmm.
here in the middle of this plaza, um, there's plenty of people like around. You can always just ask, hey, where is like a good mid-tier fight club?
Okay, so Lytle will go up to someone who looks like doesn't look like they're fighting, but looks like they're well off enough to know where the better fight clubs would be.
So since this is like the university and the seat of government district, uh, people here are pretty snooty, and many of them have like really lovely armor. They seem to have a penchant for capes with unique patterns. That might be the distinction of accessories left over from pre-war fashion idea in this area. It takes you a couple of tries to get someone who won't just turn their nose up at you and will actually answer your question. And even when he does, he stops and looks at you with a certain degree of like, ew, a ruffian. Um, he does answer your question. Um, that would be, hang on, where's my name? That would be the battered stag in the Boros Market district. And without, he gives you like some very curt directions, and without further ado, just walks away. Doesn't even wait for your response.
All right. You know how bad I want to see if I can pickpocket him.
You may certainly try.
No, I'm gonna be good right at the moment. he's
Okay.
he's not put off. I would assume that style of personage was there even when Lytle was there. I mean that probably would not have changed.
Oh yeah,
Um,
snooty people unfortunately persist pre and post war.
Mhm.
yeah.
Roran would have rolled a 19 insight to read Lydell because this is somewhat in a wheelhouse of his, and he's very aware of the company he presently keeps and their opinion towards certain spheres. So it's a he would be keeping an eye on the previously known instigators, let's say, to try and keep them in line.
Rorn is coming across as rather uptight, even more uptight than his usual uh, stick up the whole uh, self. He is like carrying himself with an almost like this sort of decorum that uh, is
Would
unusual.
piss Riker off.
Yeah, for sure. Um, every time one of you opens your mouths, except Red for some reason, he just cuts a glance at you, and it's starting to piss you off a little bit.
He's not
Oh
saying
yeah.
he's not stopping, but he's a lot more attentive at every word that the group is saying in their interactions.
Mm-hmm.
um,
You feel hawkishly watched, like a school matron watching a gaggle of children on a field trip.
oh, you may not like this. Uh,
I almost want to see
I'm
you
gonna.
pickpocket now, just to buck him.
so Lytle says, "Follow me, guys," and he's gonna take them right down there, where
Where
he
are you?
knows that that's where I'm assuming that these markets are the same names that they used to be.
Yeah, everything is
Yeah.
named pretty much the same. The exception being, there's now a statue in the middle of this park, in the middle of the eye, basically, of the city. Um, you walk south and you pass through the eye of this city, and there's this big, broad, and beautiful park that is dominated by a large statue of Empress Moira, standing reflected over a pond where ducks passively draw their V shaped wakes in the water. In her victoriously outstretched hands are twin real flames, and they're flickering, indicative of magically fueled fire. Um, you
I don't
cross.
suppose that she. I don't suppose she's covered in bird crap.
Oh no. The
Lytle says, "I feel like we should be throwing in copper pieces and making a wish."
she's worth a platinum, and you know it. Um,
He'd only give a copper.
right, yeah. Okay, so you
What kind of
cross
people
the
do I
aqua.
see there?
There are basically anybody you would normally see at a park. There's strolling people, there's couples holding hands as they walk the trails, there's a few people having family picnics. There's like some sporadic food vendors, mostly like stick, meat on a stick type vendors. It's not like it's not the city center. Um, the Even though this city bent the knee to Moira really quickly, it is not an environment that invites you to stay. Um, it might have once before the statue was installed, but now it seems very much like a expression of it reminds denizens of the city just how far they've fallen. And whether they have fully bought into the ideology that made them fall or not, it's still a reminder of some painful past memories. So, not a lot of people hang out in this area.
All right. So Lytle just. I was thinking that if there was anybody who looked like they were wealthy and kind of stuck out.
That's a good question. There's a couple of nobles very clearly entertaining their sweethearts, um, in on like picnic blankets under the trees. Are you wanting to ask them something or pickpocket somebody?
Just kind of noting noting the kind of people that are in this particular area and trying to figure out what's going to be coming up in the area we're going into.
So as you approach the little bridge over the aqueduct, um, the city transitions to more of a commerce-driven area. Um, while there are residences among all of the shops in this particular quarter, it's more driven by like the buying and selling. It's a market district. Um, you imagine this would also be a good place to find a tailor, and without a lot of looking, you manage to find your uh, fight club pretty easily.
All right. Are there any people who look well to do, like they're purchasing things and well to do around there?
Oh yeah, plenty of them. Most of them behind the counters of these establishments.
Okay.
There's a
He's
ton of
looking
shops.
he's looking for someone who is perusing the goods, looking to buy stuff. Who's looks like he's well dressed.
You want to go in a shop and like look around?
No, I'm looking for somebody who's looking at the windows, kind of well dressed,
Go
looking
shoppers.
around, walking
Okay,
around alone.
just looking for a window shopper,
Yeah.
single by himself.
Yep.
Uh, roll me a perception check, please, Mr. Lydell.
Not a problem. How about a nat 20 plus 10 for a 30?
Ooh.
Good Lord, have mercy. Yeah. I can't even. Yeah. You find exactly what you're looking for. You find a single man window shopping.
A
Heck,
fop.
his coin purse is hanging off his belt in like
Yeah.
plain
There's a
view.
neon sign with beautiful magical letters that just say "Try me."
Rob me. Yes.
So, so Lytle just suddenly breaks off and walks over to him and starts talking to him. My
Uh-oh.
good sir, are you Jerry? I do believe are you Jerry? I do think I remember you.
You are dusty from the road. You haven't bathed in days, and you have an accent that is, in a word, country.
Yeah,
He is lightly repulsed by you and kind of like struggles to put like a foot of or two of distance between you as he says, "I am not Jerry. What? Who? No. Who are you?
While he while he is doing that, can I pickpocket him at advantage? Distracted.
Are you gonna close the distance and walk up with Lido?
No, I'm gonna be like I'm gonna do the circle like I'm a little bit better dressed. I may be dusty, but I'm on the other side. I'm out of his eyesight. So I'm
Okay.
kind
remember
of behind him.
we've done this before.
So because you did not approach with Lydell and you're trying to not be seen by this guy, roll me a stealth check first.
And
That is a 15.
Okay. You manage to not be seen, but if Lydell fails in his attempt to keep him distracted, he's going to turn around and see you. Continue.
can I roll a deception check to get him to believe that I know him?
You may.
Okay.
And do I get to roll sleight of hand with advantage?
I will allow it
Practice.
because Lydell is helping you.
Okay, so he rolled a 16 on the die plus 6 is a 22 for deception.
Ye- So he believes you know him, but he cannot for the life of him place
Hmm.
you. Um, he gives that frown and like rearranges his face in such a way that he's trying to politely like mirror your enthusiasm, but at the same time, this this like faint confusion of I don't know where this guy knows me from. I don't know his name. That social like pressure of oh God, I don't remember you. Oh God, I'm about to create a faux pas. So while he is like reeling on that, Riker is sticking a hand in his coin purse. Um, what did you roll, Mr. Riker, for your sleight of hand again?
26.
You get a fistful of gold, and it's actually 83 gold. This guy is clearly loaded.
So once once Lytle sees that Riker has gained the prize,
Mission success.
yes, he looks at him and says, oh my, I must apologize. You are not Jerry. Your hair is wrong. Your facial expressions look so close. But you are not Jerry. I must apologize. Oh my, oh my. And he puts his hand out to shake it, like I'm so sorry.
Oh my
And
God.
Riker, what was your stealth
15.
or sleight of hand? Okay.
15
Also,
stealth,
yeah,
26 sleight of hand.
What was the total sleight of hand out of curiosity?
26.
Wow, even with a natural 20, Warren doesn't catch it.
Rourn, you think that Lydell is meeting a long lost friend. You don't like, for some reason, the speed with which he moved unnerved you. It made you
Which is
feel like
why
a
he was like
sh-
clocking in a little bit.
It didn't.
yeah,
It
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
pass the vibe check at all.
No, it was very like shark sees struggling fish level of
Yeah.
speed. Um, but clearly he's just enthusiastic about meeting an old friend. Lytle's a gregarious fellow.
well,
Roll me a stealth. Yes.
I would like to say that Roran might like because he is a warrior, like he would notice like this lockstep uh coordination between Riker and Liddell,
Right.
like it was
Yeah, I think
like
the natural 20 would catch.
and
You two are in
Yeah.
step, so he might not catch what is happening, but something is
Right.
definitely happening.
It's unnerving in the way that like wolf packs coordinating around a caribou are unnerving. Um,
yeah.
yeah.
He does not say anything. He takes a mental note, but
so
he does
uh,
not.
so at the
r-
end, I will say that as all that's going on, Lytle pulls out a gold piece and hands it to the guy and says, "For your trouble, because because I got you mixed up with somebody. I do believe I just feel like this will help. Maybe go buy you a drink somewhere. And I am so sorry." And he walks away.
Riker, roll me a stealth check again to retreat without being seen.
Natural 20.
My God.
Yeah.
Or
So
27.
apparently the mimic did us well.
Why do I bother? Um, okay, so you get away scot free. Um,
At this point, Stephanie's just like, you know what? You guys just tell the story you want to tell. I don't even care anymore.
yep. I'm just gonna hang up my DM boots. Y'all just tell the story y'all want to tell. Why do we
I just
bother
love
with
I
time?
love how the dice are confirming that Riker and Liddell have been doing this for a
Right.
while and they know what they're
Uh-huh.
doing.
And
Uh-huh.
and they're good at it.
Yeah.
She's gonna
Well,
make she's
you
gonna
most
make you start
assuredly
rolling the digital dice just so we fail things.
yeah, just so I can tell a story with some degree of intrigue. My gosh. Fantastic job, fellas. So you rejoin the party. Roran eyes you suspiciously because he knows something happened. He's just not privy as to what. And you guys glow with the knowledge of, at the very least, y'all are going to be eating like kings and sleeping in real beds tonight, whether you win or lose or draw on these fights.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Yep. Healing ain't wrong if I need it more than you.
And
I read that earlier today on your profile and was like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Wonderful.
and
So,
and chaos is fun.
yes, chaos is fun. Okay. Let me drag, unless you have anything else you want to do on the streets, uh, I will
Depends
drag
on
you
how many
into.
more fops there are around.
We're not gonna get too touchy. We know when to be
Yeah.
safe. One or so. So he thinks it was during when he was walking by the rough side of town. Not enough
Right.
to make a people make connection.
So I don't know. Okay. So you walk into this space, and let's see. You note immediately that it's a very nice for a mid-tier uh tavern. But you wonder where the Fight Club is in this place. Until you notice a stairwell kind of lightly sprinkled with blood and a few patrons who are sprawled in chairs who are nursing injuries like black eyes and split knuckles with ice cold tankards of ale. The barkeep notices you and is very excited to see you in a way that feels genuine despite it very clearly being like the rote greeting of a barkeep. Hang on. That's loud. Oh my god. There we go. Why does it always start at like half volume? Why can't it just start at the low end? Seriously, D&D Beyond, roll not D&D,
It's roll
roll
20.
20. Them too, but roll 20. Fix your stuff. Hang on. Let me. I don't even. I did. I even put your tokens in here yet? I have not. 2 seconds, friends. The barkeep is excited to see you and says, "Ah, good day." He's a halfling man, and he's very clearly standing behind the counter on a stool. Um,
Mm.
what can I get for you?
Need.
Right away. And he will. Let me put you all in here. He will scuttle off to the stores behind the counter and will pour you a tall glass of mead.
Are
I'll
we?
get
How
one for
many
the
other
whole.
patrons?
Hold on,
Good.
one at a
I got a
time.
round. I'm getting around for the whole group, the whole party.
Ah, how kind of you.
Right.
Outright
We're just thinking
outright
the same thing.
magnanimous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
you go up to the bar, you grab a round for the crew. Your tokens are now in the map. Would you please arrange yourselves accordingly? Awesome. That means red.
I'm working on it. Calm down.
Get on
I
it,
think
Mr. Red.
Steph, you're gonna
There
have
we
to
go.
move.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. What happened to the boy?
He hasn't been here for some time.
Yeah, but where he should be back by now. Where, where did you go, Kyle? Literally, the boy stuck around for prayer, and that's all we got out of him. Okay. So the group piles into chairs around a table, and you are enjoying the first taste of civilization that you have had in quite some time. Um, Riker brings over a bunch of mead, several glasses, a tall bottle. How much are you looking to spend, Riker, on the mead?
Oh, I'm not 100% confident in my like D&D economics, but 5 gold is a lot in a tavern, right?
Oh yeah, that'll get you a nice size of a decent quality mead.
Yeah, probably
He
about 5 gold.
he asks if you want uh the juniper seasonal or the spice reserve from last year.
Juniper. Sure then.
All right, you get a juniper mead and you bring it over to the table, and you start to pour.
While he's doing this,
Lionel puts his tankard out.
Oh
Roard walks
yes,
lead into Lydell and just I would highly advise not repeating what just occurred in any aristocratic area. They will probably catch it. This is not the same place you were from.
If I
What
wanted,
happens to you? It's to Lydell, not to Riker.
oh, okay. Well, does Riker hear it at all? Because I
Well,
want to.
I would say
Well,
Lydell looks at Rorn with a sheepish grin and says, "My dear Rorn, what did happen?"
the whatever smile might have been on Roran's face, which doesn't exist, vanishes, and that stone cold look just 1,000 yard pierces you and just don't play me for a fool. Cannon.
Oh, damn! If I
Are you
had
going
wanted
to
advice
intimidate?
from a mother, I would have gone and studied
You
necromancy.
want me to roll intimidation? I will absolutely.
I just wanted
Yes.
to know if that's what you were trying to do.
I'm not actively rolling intimidation, but Roran's basically like, no,
You're gonna need to
no.
roll intimidation.
All right, fine.
Hey,
All right.
let's face it. That's what we all wanted.
That's
Yeah.
what we
Alright,
wanted.
well, he's
Give
probably going to get
me
out
what
of it
I
because
want.
his counter charisma is going to be so much higher. So 18 on the die is going to get a 21 intimidation of Roran, just like,
What do
don't
I
you
need to?
BS.
What do I need to roll?
Are
That would
you?
be, well, we think we established last time, since it's a
Yeah.
charisma counter, it should be persuasion.
If he,
Persuasion.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, if he's trying, well, yes and no. You can do it a couple ways. You can, if you're trying to persuade him, then obviously persuasion. If you're trying to intimidate against him, a counter intimidation. If you are just trying to not be intimidated by him at all, then it would be a charisma saving throw.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'll take the charisma saving throw.
All right. I'm sure you
That's
will.
Hey.
one of my lowest. So
Yeah, low.
It's only like a plus
It's only
30.
yeah.
19 on the die plus 2. 21.
So meets beats.
Oh dang.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you met. So Rorn gives you a ice cold stare, and from someone of his height and his particularly angelic demeanor, it would intimidate. The frostiness of it would intimidate a lesser man. But Lytle, you know enough about Rorn to know that he means business, but he also has no way of enforcing it without irritating at least one deity. So you laugh it off and internally think to yourself, well, he might be right, but I've not been caught yet, have I?
Well, yeah. And he will. So because of he does have respect for Rorn. I will say that Lytle has, Rorn has taken time to teach him something, and Rorn has been there to help him. So he does have some respect for Rorn,
Of course.
although not intimidated by him. And he does look at him and he says, "My dear Rorn, I will make sure that the only way we do it again is if it's absolutely necessary. I won't do it again if you don't want me to." But you can tell it's not because you intimidated him.
With
He
with a
wasn't
He is
exactly trying
23
to.
on just kind of an aside insight check.
Uh-huh. What are you inciting?
I
How
don't
much
believe
BS is Lydell spilling
I
to
don't
Roran right
believe
now?
Liddell for a second that he's not gonna
Nah,
do it again.
nor should you.
If you notice, he said, "Unless I have to."
Right.
That can be taken so
Oh
many
yeah,
ways.
no, 100%.
That guy was just standing there
I
with
can't
a.
even roll a counter insight just because I know it's not going to do anything.
Oh man, this whole crew. Uh,
He's
wonderful.
just trying to keep the hens in a row for a second.
Yeah,
And the,
clearly, and failing.
Yeah,
hmm.
nah, no, thank you.
Your your ducks aren't in a row. They're all over freaking
Yeah.
Helen Canad.
Well,
Your
him and
ducks
Red
aren't
at
in a
one
row
point in
because
time
you
did
had.
say if they ever got caught, we would never bail them out.
I mean, that
Warren
is a
needs to
thing.
understand that his ducks aren't going to be in a row because he's got geese.
Right. No
Yeah,
one has
he's
ducks.
got
They're all
You know
cats.
what?
sp-
That is very
specifically
fair considering that is very fair, Dennis. Well put.
specifically Canadian geese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, them
The
spicy fowl.
the turd blossoms of the fowl world.
I'm telling you,
Um,
foul being very true.
yes.
So
Okay.
we all enjoy our mead. Is it actually a good
So,
mead?
yeah, actually, it is a really passably good mead. The juniper helps immensely, and it kind of wakes your mouth up a little bit in a way that water and whatever beverages you have managed to scrounge so far since your resurrection just have not. In fact, this is only your second taste of alcohol since you, other than the wine you shared at Lyra Mornhold's estate and the beverage, the
The,
Gold Marion White that Sealbearer Clovis Tumal gave you a minute ago. This is only your
and
third taste of
the
alcohol.
well, technically the fourth because Steelbearer Steelbraid gave us a
Yes, your
little
little
bit
a
as a
good nip of mead.
mhm.
Yeah, so this is like your fourth taste of alcohol, and this is very much a more commercialized beverage. Um, if anything, in the context of what you have had previously, this is a little bit of a step down, but it's perfectly passable. Most of you were not raised on the finer things of life, so this definitely works just fine for you. It's one of those you don't feel bad about drinking a big glass of really fast and going for seconds. So as you're drinking, and some of you are like avoiding eye contact with each other, uh, the barkeep looks over at you and with a oh yeah, with a 17 notices there's some tension in the group. And as befitting a man who thrives on social interactions in his place of business, starts polishing the bar, kind of on the corner here, where he can talk to you without raising his voice. Are you all new in town?
Why, yes, we are. We just came in today.
Well, welcome to Desil. I don't mean to pry, but it seems like you all have some tensions in your group you should work out. Have you considered going to the gym?
To the gym.
There's a there's a place a few blocks down in the next quarter where you can go to spar each other in a way that is safe. There's plenty of fight clubs in this area where you can fight strangers and be injured. But there's also a gym where you can fight friends and not necessarily sustain serious injury.
Would you be the Do you recall hearing a clamor of bells and of crowd? 2 hours passed.
He stops polishing and he eyes you both and says, "Was that you?"
Contenders.
He, without saying a word, reaches behind him, pulls another bottle of mead over his shoulder, and just plunks it on the tabletop and says, So here's the thing. You've been given what, 2 days ish to gather sponsors while they prepare the Coliseum?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't afford to be injured, but so much when you walk into that Coliseum. Yes, you need to gather sponsors. Yes, you need to engage in fight clubs, but you also just need to practice. And practicing among yourselves is a surefire way to work out the kinks in your group's fighting style that will benefit you in the Coliseum. And people still watch the fights in the gym and may still see you as worthy of gifting.
I do believe that is a splendid idea. What do you think, Ron? Shall we
It
do
does
that?
does appear that we probably all need to work the kinks.
I do
Tell
believe we
me,
need to learn to work together.
may I call you barkeep, or do you have a name that you wish to be spoken by?
Hi, my
My
name's
name,
Ron. What's your name?
I swear, um, God is my witness. No, my name's my name's Soren, but you can call me Wizzy.
Wizzy.
That's what my friends call me.
Very
I
well.
do believe there
Then
got to be a secret for that one.
as friends, Sword and Wizzy, these fights, is it as a group? Is it solo? At least in thou establishment, how is the rules of combat?
He points to the over his shoulder at the. There's actually like a framed set of rules hanging on the wall, written in common and a couple other tongues. Um, well, these are the rules for my house, and they read: fight to the fall, not to the death, meaning fight to unconsciousness, but not to ultimately kill. Um, Underneath it, fist versus fist, blade versus blade, magic versus magic. Um, and then in parentheses has been added later, unless agreed upon otherwise. Um, and then underlined in red ink, no involvement from outside parties. So if you're fighting and you get caught, someone gets caught helping you who is not involved in the fight, there's consequences.
Hmm.
I imagine bards probably have a choking collar placed on them. No bardic inspiration from the crowd. I imagine they probably
Right.
check for that type of stuff.
I don't know. I don't feel like bardic inspiration counts as magic per se. I feel like that's more of somebody shouts encouragement at you that knows you and it's meaningful and it actually like inspires you a little bit, but I would not call that a magic necessarily. In the context of this, I've not got any bards lined up as your fighters. So I'm not going to like stick on that rule, but and seeing as there's no bards in here, I don't know if it's consequential.
I mean, the fact that I will not
So,
be viciously mocked, like I'm halfway, like just done. Like,
Well, depends on how well you do. If you start sucking, the crowd may turn on you. Um, so it's there's other mechanics involved that aren't necessarily bardic
right?
in nature. Does that make
so
sense?
what happens if you're not a bard, you don't have vicious mockery, but you start to viciously mock the person you're fighting? I
Um,
mean,
that amps up the crowd. So think of like WWE when someone is like totally like just smack talking their opponent. It gets the crowd wound up. It could actually impact the quality of gift that you get.
oh, I do believe you just spoke my language.
I figured.
Oh,
He
and
gives you.
also, according to chat, it is Canada geese, not Canadian geese. And this is from a biologist. So from now on, get that right. Also, thank you,
Indeed.
Rhodes, for watching.
Rhodes, thank you so much for watching. I do not care. I could that like that over there going out the door, that's the cares I give. No, thank you very much, Rhodes. So, as we engage in this city and the culture of this city, which is very like Fight Club oriented, I would really appreciate it from anybody and everybody who's watching now or later. Uh Last week I asked you for your first D&D character. This week, similar concept. Create an NPC that I can utilize as a potential opponent for my group. Name, race, and or class, as detailed or not detailed as you want, but at the minimum a name. Because names, coming up with names is the worst part of DMing, and I need help.
I hate names.
So,
Names are absolutely the worst.
names
Hmm.
suck. Oh my
Especially when you have
gosh.
The only
appearance.
reason Roran asked was just more out of politeness and not just to refer to someone
No, yeah.
as Barkeep.
Barkeep, right. Yeah.
You there,
Totally.
boy.
And yeah. Oh gosh. Don't get me started. Don't get me
Hey,
started.
bruh, bruh.
Boy. Yes, boy.
Yeah, but Wizzy, come on, where'd you come up with Wizzy? All I can think of is this because you got inebriated and decided to do it in public or something. I mean,
You have
What is the
I'll answer
name
that one.
of this
Yes, give the
gym?
character a level if you would like.
yes, give the character a level for sure. Make it slightly make it 12 or above, but no more than 15. So somewhere between 12 and 15 level, please.
woo-hoo.
I got to challenge you guys. Good lord. So he hands you the second bottle of mead. He gives you directions on like a piece of parchment to the gym. If you want to fight in my establishment, you're more than welcome to try your luck. But those are my rules. The Fight Club is downstairs, and he gestures to the staircase that leads down to the basement.
What? One quick question though, Wizzy. Can
Yes.
one can one mix blade and spell in your establishment?
At the with the consent of your opponent, yes. Bear
Very
in
good,
mind, they may also use mixed tactics.
as would be expected.
I have gone through 4 accents trying to talk this guy, so just ignore me.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We trust me.
Yeah,
I
Malaysian.
get that
Wizzy is a
100%.
Wizzy also gets high on his own supply. He is inebriated. It's the middle of the day. Continue, Mr. Lido.
There's DM
Definitely
fails and
known
tries to do an
a
exit.
barkeeper like that.
Joffrey is playing the bingo a bit harder than any of you. DM messes up an accent has been accomplished on the bingo card.
yeah.
I'm keeping
Um,
track for to give somebody else the bingo when it does come up.
now
I already took
you
the
earn
first
it.
bingo.
Oh, Joffrey, if you earn it, you earn it. We're not. We
That's right.
we have enough ways to transfer inspiration around in this group. We don't need
Yeah,
Right.
pretty good
another.
amount of inspiration right now. I'm like, not
Yeah,
sure I'm
y'all are
using it all.
sitting pretty. Well, I'm going to endeavor to give you opportunities to use it. So what do you
Because
want to
it's
do? Do you want?
5 for a redeemed for a critical success or a critical hit.
I will look up the cheat sheet. Hang on. We haven't actually had to use it.
Yeah, because I have one from the last bingo. You said I have one crit, success, or hit from last bingo, and the cheat sheet was I think 5 for a certain level of as a save or a hit from the normal
Yes.
inspiration gleaned.
So 3 inspo points can be redeemed for a critical hit, and 5 can be traded in for a critical success on a skill check or saving throw.
Ah, good to know.
And do you need me to repost the cheat sheet?
I think yes, considering how many we're going to be fighting quite a bit for the next couple of
Yeah.
That
I feel
is a
like this is
valid
going to
point.
come up.
Yes. One moment, friends.
So while you're doing that, Lydell looks at everybody as he's filling his tankard for like the sixth time, uh, and says, "I do believe we ought to try out that gym. That might be a great way for us to loosen up, get in step, and learn how to work with each other."
You guys
Oh,
have definitely got some steam to blow off.
well, then wait. DM question: will that waste my spell slots? Because hard to come by.
That's a valid question. I hadn't actually thought that far. I'm
That is
gonna
a
say
very valid question.
I'm going to say no because I had thought through like, okay, if a fighter engaged in this sort of gymnasium fight, would they be wasting their like once a day abilities in the ring? And my thought is probably not. So I will extend that same thing to spell slots. Um, this is only going to matter in that gymnasium. Okay. Okay.
Just call it like a magic, like a magic zone where your magic doesn't
Magic
expend.
hologram. Star
I
Trek's
mean,
hologram room.
There you go.
Yeah. Exactly.
we only get to use what we know,
Exactly.
but we get to use it.
Yes. Okay. Now, you're welcome to go downstairs and do a vibe check on what a fight club looks like. And you're welcome to just leave and go to the gym. Which would you rather do?
Before we do anything, I'm gonna walk over to one of like the bloodied and beaten fighters that's sitting at one of the other tables,
Yeah.
and just touch him on the shoulder and just hit him with a really quick cure wounds.
As a gentle reminder, if you display clerical abilities, you're going to be arrested because clerics are hunted.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Oh.
Which is another thing I need you to start noodling on. How are you going to enter this Colosseum fight that you're required to do and not out yourself as a cleric in front of thousands of people?
Hmm. I'll noodle that one.
Considering you have amazing bow prowess, you will probably be okay. Probably.
Of course,
Okay.
if somebody could turn you invisible, you could go around and heal without anybody knowing.
Right.
Just a
He's
thought.
he's like the opposite of an assassin. He just is invisible and goes around healing
Right?
people.
Yep.
That's funny.
So imagine two people invisible, one killing and one healing.
Boy,
I'm not sure how that would
that
work.
would be a look. That would be quite the look.
Well, because that would be very expensive because it'd have to be greater invisibility.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
would
was gonna
be.
say
I'm just saying that would be. I just thought that, and it's funny. Sorry.
yes. No, no, that would be hilarious. For sure. So what's the party gonna do?
I, I say we take a trip downstairs just to see what it looks like,
I can tell you what I'm
and
not
then
gonna do. Help anybody around here. They can just
Do a
die.
fight. All
We're not
right.
going to come up, look down at the individual. Don't worry, he'll live.
Yeah, it's fight to fall, not fight to death. It's not a big deal. Um, so the fight club, you go down the stairs, you finish your drinks. Jesus, hang on, loud as heck again. I swear.
Got some bangers.
I know. I'm so sorry, guys. I
Fingers.
really am. Okay. You go downstairs, and I don't care if the exterior looks different from the interior or even from the previous. Just shush. Um, and the sound of a crowd uh, who is quite excited and the pounding of fist on flesh rings out and gets louder as you descend these stairs. You cross through what seems to be an old storeroom and a bar that is currently not in use, and you notice a. There's Genji. You notice a pit of sand surrounded by basically like these short wooden walls to basically enclose the area. And in this pit, uh, let me find my thing. Um, a bald, lithe elf in a tunic and a human man in studded armor wielding a short sword are going round and round in this pit. It seems pretty painfully one-sided, though. The elf smoothly evades the human's blade and sneaks in under his guard multiple times as you watch to pummel him in the ribs with lightning-fast strikes or jab him in the kidneys. It is very clearly like one guy here is experienced in a fight and one guy is less so. Where's my zoom out button? Anyway, um, eventually, the short sword man seems to be like exhausted, and he is like his guard lowers as his arm muscles start to fatigue, and that's when the elf man strikes, and he goes in for like this sweeping leg uh maneuver, sends him to sends him to the sand, and basically puts an elbow into his forehead and knocks him out.
Yep.
And the crowd goes wild. There is an exchange of money. There is the groan from some people who lost their bets, and there is cheers from people who made money. And the elven man holds his hand up in victory, and his defeated opponent is dragged through the sand and out of the arena.
Roran shakes his head ever so slightly. Fool. Never go one-on-one with a monk. Roran maybe.
I'll go to question him and then hear him finish the sentence and be like, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Everyone's like, "What? Oh, yeah. Wonderful." Uh, the elf stands in the pit, clearly waiting for another opponent to come forward. And as he waits, he takes a drink from somebody who dangles it over the edge of this wall and downs it.
Is there a arena master? Is there someone who looks to be
Nobody really seems to be like in charge per se. There's no referee. Um, Seeing as the rules are fight to fall and not fight to the death, that seems to be kind of enforced by the crowd more than anything. Um, it's a matter of this is the culture of this city, and nobody benefits from somebody from killing your opponent when it's not tithing. As a reminder, the whole purpose behind the culture of fighting in this city is to determine who gets tithed each year. Um, if you win once, you are safe from being tithed. Um,
Roran
this
will
is,
just kind of lay
however,
down.
not this time of the season. This is just practice season for them. Go on.
Roran will lean down to Lydell and Riker. One of you should ask if that is our person to beat. Who that is.
Hey, look at me to ask.
Lydell looks around and He
because
he's
Roran
looking for
recognizes you two are better at talking.
yeah, he's looking for who he might talk to as to who how to enter a fight, how who to fight, stuff like that. Who seems to be the one that would know all that information down here?
I think it's
There's a
just you go in and you fight, and
yep,
I'm pretty sure, and that is not a opponent for me. That is definitely like you, Roran.
Hmm.
there is
Roran
based on
chuckles.
the
Just no.
based on the rules you saw on the wall upstairs, this could be an opponent for you, Riker. There's no rules against it. As long as you tell as long as you tell him before you start the fight, hey, I'm using magic. If you have a problem with that, we won't fight.
Against a monk, no, thank you.
Do you guys canonically know what a monk is?
I would say
um,
Roran would know what a monk is,
I'm not sure that
Lorn,
considering
I
Lila
will
his
would.
background.
I will say Rorn would know. Everybody roll me I'd say a history check.
Oh crap. Okay, you found one that I'm not good at.
Finally, finally, you'll roll a nat 19 or something. I'm not even concerned.
No, 12 plus 2 is a 14.
That's still pretty good.
23.
Okay, so Riker, you know what a monk is more because of your studies than anything else. Lydell, you don't though.
And so Lydell looks over at Riker and says, "Well, what do you think? Should I?"
Oh, like if we could pair up, like, and there'd be some balance, but they're all martial like that, but they're like Kai strikes and like they're paralyzing
We'll
like
look
nerve
down, just say,
pinches.
no.
You see a
I
look
Not a
of
monk.
Here's the
you
thing
see a
though,
look of
like
defeat come over Lydell.
testing yourself against opponents that are not your usual fare is a way for you to creatively flex your character and learn new tactics. It's not always going to be a fair fight. It's not always going to be a linear fight. It's most definitely not always going to be a fair fight.
Yeah.
It's true, but there are definite combinations that you don't do, and a
And
wizard and a monk.
unfortunately, meta monk is broken in D&D when it comes to any player versus NPC player combat. You don't fight a monk one-on-one.
Right. So that's entirely valid. That's entirely fair if you don't want to. Um, if you want to fight somebody else right now, you can just pick
Well, we
somebody out of the
we were
crowd.
just as far as
Yeah,
well, we just came to gauge.
that's true. We
Okay.
did. We
We
came
were
to
gonna
gauge,
hit
see what it looked like, and then head to the gym to maybe get some practice in and learn each other.
Okay.
unless one of them calls us out on the way up the stairs, but we better get out of here
Yeah.
before that happens.
Yeah. That would not be a good thing. Um
Okay.
You ever heard of
So
not
you
giving
guys
the DM ideas? Like,
well,
ever?
here's the thing. I'm not going to influence your agency like that. If you don't want to fight, I'd rather almost see you fight each other because that would be more interesting. Um so
You
you
presented that option first. We just decided, let's just check in, and then
yeah,
we got derailed by
yeah.
monk.
totally. So I wonderful. So you guys don't have anything else you want to do here, right? You've seen what you want to see?
Hmm.
Okay. You
Question, DM. Can, like,
yes.
when we come back, can we fight as a group, or does it have to be individual?
No, it can absolutely be a group. You're just going to be matched with a group of equal, number.
That's fine.
Yeah,
With a
totally
group,
fine.
you can kind of go with somebody that's more. You can go with plus. There's balances.
Right. If you jump into the ring with a friend against this monk, he has a right of refusal. If he thinks he can take you, he will try. If he doesn't, he bows out. It's just that easy. But you guys go up the stairs, you hit the street, you say goodbye to Wizzy on the way out. Um, the gym. Hang on, let me move you up to the Desil map again. Doop. Why is it so freaking loud every time?
Because it can be.
Every single time. I adjust the volume every single time. Okay. So you pop out, you are about you're where the marker is, essentially.
Hmm.
The gym is down kind of south, but if you're looking at it as a pie as the a pie, the gym is about at the 5 o'clock. So unless you have anything you want to do in the market
Here,
district,
right here.
no, it's down. Zoom out, Dennis. It's down here at the 5 o'clock of the eye of the city.
Oh. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's down there.
Yes. You'll notice how it's near the Coliseum. That's by design.
Mm.
So then
So
I
you
guess that's
guys,
where we head. What time
yep.
did you say it was?
Um, what time was
Now
it?
we arrived
Was it morning?
about mid-morning. I don't know if it was
Yeah,
quite noon yet, so it's probably
little after lunch by now.
yeah.
Okay. So you retreat your way back through the Boros market district, back to the center of the city, and you take a leisurely walk around the promenade around this park and this statue of Empress Moira. And you enter the Coliseum district, specifically the Colo Coliseum district. And just inside, almost visible from the bridge over the aqueduct, is the gymnasium.
Let's go on in.
All right. So as you enter this building, the smell of sweat permeates the air. The smell of just physical exertion and a the amount of impressiveness in the people that are currently sparring in the one of the three arenas around this space um is intense. There's It's like walking into a locker room of athletes who are at the peak of their game, who are engaging in the athleticism that brings them so much joy and brings them so much discipline. And it's kind of awe inspiring. You guys know what it is to scrap and to fight things for survival, but these athletes have taken it to an art form. Um, they each have an audience around the arenas. There's, like I said, three main arenas, and each of them have like a pair essentially of opponents going at it. Um, but it seems as you stand there and watch, after each fight is completed, they cycle out and a new pair of fighters square off. So you reckon if you get in the informal queue, you'll eventually have access to an arena yourselves.
How are we gonna do this? Me and Liddell and the red, or we want to split up the marshals?
Uh, if I might put my 2 cents in, maybe it might be best to, as Wise Wizzy said, flex in a way we haven't before. Marshall faced something magic, and magic must face something martial.
uh,
As you
I do
watch the
think I like
arena,
that idea.
well, as you watch the arena, it seems like because nobody is actually sustaining real damage, it doesn't really matter in this space. It would matter in uh other clubs, like fight clubs, where actual injury is sustained. But here, no matter how hard they hit each other, no matter what spells seem to be fired, um, doesn't look like true damage is sustained. So in the meta text of this particular occurrence, we're still going to count hit points and we're still going to like monitor AC and all that jazz, but it's not the minute you step out of the arena and like back into the crowd, all of that goes away. You're not actually sustaining real damage. Um, Hanging on the wall around this space are various like sizes of what look like to be cuffs, and they have some like symbols on them and faintly like have this magical air about them, and you see the fighters are all wearing them. Similar to when you go to a bowling alley and you pick out the size bowling shoes that you use, you go to the wall, you pick out cuffs that fit you. And this is essentially their way of making the damage impermanent.
Lydell will go over and start looking at everything there, and he
Mhm.
will pick a pair out,
Awesome.
and he will
Roran will
look at
pick a
Rorn,
pair.
Okay,
Yep, doing the same.
and he will
cool.
look at Rorn and say, "Well, may we all learn from each other, my friend." With a grin that just says, "Please challenge me."
Oh, this I gotta see.
Roran is not putting any challenge yet.
Mm.
It.
Who would like to go first?
Well, are we going? Can we do pairs? Like, I really
Yeah,
want to do Liddell and Riker
Yeah.
against.
together. Well, our other two that are here.
Okay, that's fine. Genji slash Kenji is also here.
Yes, I will be here.
Oh,
Oh,
hello,
there's
Rachel.
going to be a time where it's Lydell versus Genji.
That's gonna be beautiful. That might have to be the next one. Okay, so you pair off Riker and Lydell against Rorn and Red. Is that what I'm understanding?
Oh, that
Yep.
sounds good.
Okay. Genji or Kenji, excuse me. I don't know how you want to engage with this.
That's a good question, considering
M-
we're uneven.
maybe make it a tag in scenario. First one to zero, air quote zero. Tags in Genji.
Yeah, that works.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you guys watch the pit vacate of the last opponents, who clap each other on the shoulders as they walk out. And the minute they step over the line of runes around the edge, the blood kind of sucks back into their body, and they seem to regain their vitality. And you can tell they know each other, and this was a friendly endeavor. And there's no hard feelings. We will see if this sentiment holds true of this group by the end of this fight. Um, so you guys walk in, and actually, as you walk in to the arena, there's like whispers of, "Is that the contenders? I thought that was them. Yeah, that is them." Um, and it's a very like charged moment of people realizing who you are and more people gathering around your arena in particular because of that. One second. I had an arena.
Roran will lock eyes with Lydell and just say, "You best put on a good show then."
hopefully, no one has stage fright.
Right? Okay.
Lytle looks right back at Rorn, gives him a slight bow, and says, "For you, sir, I shall play my best part."
Oh Lord, this is
As
going
for
to be.
me, I would like to start with saying that everything I say is for the crowds. Please don't take any of it.
Oh my
Roran will
gosh.
actually break a smile and just side look at Riker.
We're gonna
Stay.
we're gonna murder Riker after this. Like,
Uh-huh.
just be fair. Have your
I
next
am
character
I
ready.
I am terrified of the connotations of what's about to happen. What have I done? Um
What
Let
have you
me
done?
I don't know. I'm making an arena. I had an
Okay.
arena and then it left. Okay.
The arena itself went, nope, we're not going
Yeah.
to let this happen.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah,
arena. The
this is a
arena
terrible
is.
idea. I'm out.
Yeah, arena's like absolutely not. You like DMing. Why would you do this to yourself?
Ah.
It is
The arena's like,
loading.
it's not too
Should we
late to go back
like?
to the fight club. It's not too late to go deal with the monk.
Should we roll initiative while you're doing your thing?
Yes,
Alright.
please
Yes.
do.
That I just wanted to use the initiative graphic. So
Do it.
16 plus
I rolled a 15.
16.
Ooh.
21.
All right. With the natural 20, so the mimic dice apparently is serving penance because it's the second natural 20 it has rolled tonight. So with a 23 for Rorn.
he still doesn't
It
get
doesn't-
for he still doesn't get to go first.
Yeah,
I swear.
that's the wonder. That's the. I made my comment of, yo, mid-max your characters so much. Like when Roran actually does well, like the highest I can do, it's like just not good enough, or in some cases, not even good enough.
Yeah, with a 19,
Yeah.
I'm at 24.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
at 21.
Y'all horrify me. One second. I am putting the finishing touches on this.
I got an 8.
Oh,
How did you-
dang.
Glad to see you're consistent.
Well, I mean,
Why are you
not so
fuzzy?
bad.
Hang on. What the frick, man? Okay, so. My gosh. The arena looks like it's in the jungle. Mind your business.
Hmm.
Even better.
It's the fast.
That,
Yeah,
and
it's
that
the
just
fast.
explains it even more. The magic of the area. You walk in and poof, you're in a jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. Yes.
It's all fun and games.
I swear.
Oh,
I hear that we've got
Just-
everything you want.
Oh my god, I'm
and we
done.
know the names.
All of you take frickin' psychic damage.
We have our
I am-
bands on. I'll gladly take it now.
I am over it. So over you. I swear, why are you like this? Why are y'all like this too?
Well, you made us.
Duh. Actually, this better. This is better. Yeah. Okay. I knew I had one. I'm not crazy. Swear to goodness.
That bad.
It's awful. I'm so sorry. I was more prepared tonight for y'all to engage in a fight club than I was for you to do this. That's my fault though for presenting it as an option.
I mean, it does kind of sound like a you problem, honestly.
No, it is. I have no one to blame but myself. That is the truth. Okay. We have things. Let me find the tab. Do. Scroll. Wrong. There. Okay. Can you see the arena?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Let me grab you guys now. Tokens. Roran, Lytle, Red. Genji, Riker. Copy. Go to new page. Go to arena. There you go. Okay. Does this turn order brand new? Did somebody put y'all in the turn order? Or was that
I think it's just
That's
open, but no one has done anything.
that's the
with it.
leftovers?
Yeah.
Okay. If I may please, Red, have your initiative.
24.
Right, Roran, your initiative, please.
23.
23. Lytle, your initiative, please.
21.
All right, Riker, your initiative, please.
8.
Oh my gosh. And Genji, you rolled a 15, yes? Or
Yeah.
Kenji, I should say. Cool. We'll get rid of the goth, because the goth isn't there. Shh. Don't tell anybody.
Okay.
All right. Please position yourselves. There is somebody, like, in charge here, it seems. He urges you to position yourselves and get ready for a rumble.
ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble.
Yes, yes, exactly. I am not doing that level of enthusiasm, but y'all are welcome to. I'm trying to make you bigger. What am I doing? Anyway, okay. So just a reminder, it is skins versus shirts. Um, if you guys would right click your individual characters, go into the gear and scroll down to the bottom of the token settings box, and there will be a token aura. Make
Yeah.
it a 1 foot radius, and I want Team Lytle and Riker to be red aura, just tint color red. And I want Red and Rorn to be tint color blue,
Yeah, you
just so
couldn't
we can
make
tell
red
teams.
red. Thanks.
No, can't do it.
Now, question actually. Is
What's
it
that?
actually skins versus shirts?
That's up to y'all. I'm not in charge of whether your characters get naked or not.
No, because
Lytle
Rorn
is,
would not.
as I say,
Rorn,
Lytle is
Neither would
not
Riker.
taking his armor off.
yeah,
Neither would
that's
Riker.
no, not literally, but I'm saying that is a way for there to be like
but
jokingly ascertain
but
your.
the guy gave us arm guards, so Riker and Lytle is wearing red, and you and Red are wearing blue.
Works out. Yeah, you've got like a sash around your head or around your arm or something to tell you apart. Awesome. Kenji, I'm gonna move you to like right here. You're like in the
That would
waiting.
be
You're in
great
the waiting
because
position. Yeah.
yeah, since I'm on my phone, I can't do anything as far as moving my character, so that's gonna be fun.
I'm so sorry. I will help you.
I
Uh,
appreciate it. Thank
yeah.
you.
No worries. I've missed your voice. Okay, you're ready. The, for lack of a better term, referee, uh, throws the flag in the center, and it's time. Red, I believe you are first.
I am indeed. I'm assuming that I should probably not use any of my cleric spells in the city.
I sincerely hope you don't.
Okay.
Are you
It's
gonna try
up
and
to
blow
you.
everything up?
Yeah, no, it's fine. All right, so I will. I'm going to bonus action, and I'm going to Hunter's Mark, Riker.
All right, Mr. Riker.
There's
Eh,
nothing he can do. It's
Right,
just
there's
there.
nothing. It's just it hits. Yeah, I was gonna say
Um,
put an aura, but I'll do it on my end. Go on.
and then I will. I was gonna do the spirit beast, but nah, we're just gonna come out swinging. So we're gonna pop a couple. We're just gonna pop a couple rounds of the longbow into Riker. Just work out some. We're gonna work out some
Aggression.
things.
Do
All
it.
right.
Roll,
So
roll
that
to
is
hit.
that's a 25 to hit with the first one,
Yeah.
I assume that hits you, Riker.
Yeah.
and a 14 for the second one.
No.
The 14 doesn't hit. Okay.
You can use your inspirations.
Nah.
Sure, use it up now instead of.
I mean, they do. I imagine they
Am
probably
I
come back
am I that obvious? And I
when
would
we
say the
walk out.
let's say inspos don't.
Okay, fair
Only
enough. All right, so
because
I'm
they're
not going to use the inspo then.
okay.
I won't burn the
Uh,
inspo on Riker.
Every time we
you
miss,
say
it's no.
well, you say that now because he hasn't opened his mouth.
Right, 100%. All
Roll your
right,
damage.
so that
Roll your damage for
is
Mr. Riker.
14. So 20 points of damage.
Okay, Riker. Got that, sir?
Yep.
All right.
Can I shout something back?
Of course.
Your mom did more damage to me last night.
I will
Oh,
100% be using my inspiration next round.
it's coming. I'll allow you to roll it again on that bow attack you missed if you want to do it now.
No,
I
it's
don't. You don't even.
it's fine.
Why
It's
wait?
already missed.
Okay.
I'll say on the first one hits him, and then as he makes his comment, my second arrow just kind of veers off target a little
Misses.
bit and like
Just a little.
strikes right next to someone sitting in the crowd. Just like,
Oh, the whole crowd goes, "Oh!" As much in response to Riker's jab as it was to the missed bow shot nearly
right.
hitting a civilian. Um, the crowd around the arena thickens as the contenders square off against each other. Uh, that all you want to do, Red?
Yeah.
Mr. Rorn, let her rip, Tater Chip.
With a comment of, he's all yours.
Go boy.
Roran will move up to Lydell.
Mm-hmm.
As he comes up, slight nod, and it's time to go swinging.
All right, hit it.
I'm just a swanky.
Okay, so one
Rachel
misses because I don't think that a 13 hits,
No.
but a natural 20 absolutely does.
With a
Nah.
with a what? Modifier.
29.
Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna do what I are you trying to this isn't something I can get a deck save on,
Nope,
but I
it's a
will
sword.
use
It's literally a sword.
yeah, oh
You
no,
have
that's
something
fine,
that
that's
can
fine,
cut
that's
the
fine.
damage. Have
Um,
something, don't you, to cut the damage on that?
yeah.
Not
Uncanny
evasion.
dodge.
That's for AOE's.
Yeah,
That's for what?
Evasion is for area of effect
Yeah. So like,
damage types,
he hit you
like
with
a
like a
fireball.
fireball.
I'm trying to remember. I've got something here that allows me to dang it, where is it?
Uncanny dodge, maybe.
I was
I don't.
thinking it
Yeah,
was, but
that might
I'm,
be
I'm
something.
reading it that
but
doesn't sound
uncanny
like it.
dodge is. hmm,
I don't think so.
it's
Mm.
mostly for like.
Oh yeah, I have the attack's damage against me. Yep.
Let me grab the.
Because I can see you, you hit me. Yeah.
Yep, that tracks.
Fair enough. Okay. So actually, roll max damage. So that one will deal 21 points of damage. So half, that's going to be 10.
11.
Okay. 11. We roll up. Okay.
Yep, because the enemies are.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to action surge because
Because why not?
Roar knows you're the real. You have the heavy hitter and you have the one that you need to take down. You are the one you need to take down. So he is going to.
Hmm.
So the two additional attacks are going to be a 27 and a 26.
Good gosh.
Both hit. And he will use uncanny dodge again.
Now,
I think it is it a
You can,
reaction? Because if
yeah,
so,
you can only use it
if,
once.
Oh, I can only use it once.
I use it on the crit, so this will be full damage.
that was the wise choice to use it on
Yeah,
the crit,
100%.
whether you knew it at the time or not.
26 points of additional damage.
Jeez Louise. So with y'all's blessing, I want to make one little one little change to the arena. Specifically, I want to add a boulder that
Okay.
Lydell could reasonably move behind and stealth if he was so inclined to, or any of our rogue types,
I was.
because this isn't necessarily a pro rogue arena.
You were hoping that wasn't going to happen, huh?
I was hoping for a more out in the open
Oh, you'll
because
get
we
your
have.
well. It has to be fair. You know what I mean? Like, if you had your way, Rorn, you could take him down in about 4 strokes. And I
Maybe
want
three.
it to be, yeah, I want it to be a little more even.
This is fair. This is fair.
Is
We
that all
get
you
one
wish to
more.
do? Yeah, I was gonna suggest. Are you? Is that all you wish to do, Mr. Rorn?
That's all he said. He's not going to say anything else, which means I believe it is Lydell's turn.
Yeah, I'm at this point now trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
That is the question. You can
Yes, because
disengage first off and get out of his range without getting
well,
hurt.
that's what I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Um, because I can actually. So yeah, he will disengage
Okay.
and make it over to the rock and hide
Okay.
for stealth.
I Damn, I was going to, for my say, he would need to go here because in
Hmm.
that where he is presently, that's still in Rorn's line of sight
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you, Thank you, Lydell.
Um,
because he was
so
still going to clock you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
16 plus 13 is 26, 29 to hide.
I'd say that hides. Even if Roran rolled a nat 20, I don't think he could perceive you.
Yeah, that was his action, wasn't it?
Stealth is
That was your bonus.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
actually,
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
no. You
No?
used
No,
your,
because
no,
he
because you
because he
disengaged as a bonus, so it would be your action to hide.
Yes.
Okay. He
But
is going to
now
cast.
but
Huh?
take on but time out. What are
Yeah.
you trying to cast cuz you've used up your action economy?
Oh, that's what I was asking.
Mhm.
I wanted to see if that was the case.
Yes, sorry.
Um,
You used your bonus action to get away and your action to hide.
and that's the end of it then.
Well, have so time out. I've been ruling it as the rogues have a second bonus action wherein they can exclusively uh, dash, disengage, or hide.
Yeah.
I think it's their bonus action. They can, as a bonus action, do that because every other
They
class to do that is an action.
so
yeah.
that's yeah okay okay, Mister Lydell. I'm afraid that's about all you can do right now.
That's okay. He's hidden, so
Yep.
it's gonna be really hard
At
for
least he's gonna have
Roar
to
to
go
hit him
hunting.
again.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go looking for you. The big gold giant is gonna have to come stomping over and actually find you. Okay, Mr. Lytle, thank you very much. Genji Kenji, do you want to shout any encouragement or do anything
I
subtle?
will. What'd you say?
Do you want to shout any encouragement? Perhaps even tell Rorn where Lydell is, depending on whose side you're favoring in this moment. You
Well,
you can turn heel and be the WWE bad guy if you want.
WWE bad guy. I don't even know what that means.
So, have you ever
um,
watched wrestling?
no.
Like the fake wrestling? Okay, then you wouldn't understand.
Hey now, you be careful. Them
I'm sorry.
fighting words.
I know. I'm sorry. It's only fake in that it's
um,
scripted. The pain is real.
There you go.
Traumatic brain injuries that they all sustain that is never covered by the company. That's real.
It's true. Do you want to shout anything at them, Genji? Or sorry, Kenji? See, I'm doing it
Um,
now.
Not particularly. I think he's just kind of watching right now. Truthfully speaking, he kind of wants to fight Roran, but you know, we'll see what happens.
Well, we'll see if anybody softens roaring up before you engage. So, Mr. Riker, thank you, Kenji. Mr. Riker, it is your turn. What you gonna do, buddy?
I'm gonna come over here,
Hmm.
and since Liddell's on my team, like, can I give him a spell?
I
Like,
don't
if
understand
he
what you
like,
mean.
well, I mean, I want to do a spell on him, but I don't know if
Yeah.
he's hiding. Like, he like reach out his hand, like
Are you
high
trying to
You
five,
figure
can.
out
like
if he's
yeah,
hiding from you?
I
yeah.
don't think. Well, here's the thing. I don't think he's hiding from you unless he explicitly wants to.
Yeah, yeah.
Because in combat, you can move through your friend's space without incurring like any sort of penalty to your move speed. I see no reason why, unless he specifically wants to hide from you, he would be.
All right. Well, then I want to. So I will very obviously run this way, and I want to run, kind of like a Jack Sparrow run. Only I want to
Hmm.
flap my arms like this, and I want to yell. I want to yell at Red as I do it. I want to yell, "Is that longbow compensation for the reason Lyra left?"
Ooh,
You did
Oh,
not
shit.
go there.
man.
Roran is having no regrets, basically telling Red he's all yours.
Lyd-
Um,
Lydell is second guessing being on your team. Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Dang,
I'm gonna
son.
high five Liddell, and I'm gonna give him greater invisibility.
Does Lydell high five you back?
Yeah.
All right. That's
All right, you
funny.
have greater. You are so Lydell is now invisible.
Yep. And he will stay that way even if he attacks because it's your concentration and greater invisibility doesn't break with an attack. Anything else you
Then I'm
wish to
gonna
do?
move. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step,
Yep.
and so like since I'm behind this rock, it shouldn't be like super obvious to Misty Step to here.
Yep, you aren't seen. Yeah.
As
Awesome.
far as Red knows, I should be behind that rock.
Well, Hunter's Mark helps with that, but Rorn, at the very minimum, does not uh does not know where you are. All right, Mr. Riker, that all you wish to do?
Yep.
Red, it is your turn. The crowd around you guys has swelled to a standing room only. Everybody is trying to get a look. Everyone's trying to watch.
So I'm gonna move. I'll move my 30 feet, kind of centering myself. It's one of those situations where I want to send. Basically, I would center myself in between the lines, so it's kind of either up or down on it.
Sure.
Um, I will. So I'm gonna hit that point and make a perception check to find him.
Right. Uh, Riker, roll me a stealth check.
It's a 15.
Okay, you're
Hmm.
consistent. Red, what'd you roll?
Luckily, I have advantage on perception checks while he has Hunter's Mark. Because
That makes.
the first one was a 2, the second one was a 28.
Oh my word. Yeah, so he does clock you, Riker. Sorry to say. Red, what else would you
Do
like
I
to
at
do?
least get partial? Do I get so do I get partial credit cover since I'm like not an exact straight line right there?
I will allow um half cover, which means you have a slight increase to your AC and you I think that grants him disadvantage.
It's a +2 to armor's class and dexterity saving throw. I don't think it gives him disadvantage.
I'm reading. I'm spitballing, I don't actually know. Um Total cover, three quarters, half cover. Yep, it gives you a +2 bonus to AC and Dex. You're good.
Okay.
No, no. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Red, proceed with your turn. What would you like to do?
Um, Red's not super happy right now
Yeah,
after
I can
that
imagine.
after that last comment.
Are you about to justify some horrific damage?
Um, I'm I'm going to make a. What would you have me roll not to do something very stupid that's going to get the party into a lot of trouble right now?
If
I
you
actually
mess up this arc for me, I'm going to mail you a roundhouse kick. Um,
I would say a con saving throw, considering Lyra was brought into the subject, and that is one of your Achilles heels. I would say, as a former DM,
or
I would say con save.
I would say
With
wisdom.
the
Yeah, to
I'd say
like
am
let
I am
your
I
defense.
smart enough to understand that I should not do this?
Yeah, like to me that was my gut
All right,
instinct. I hear you. That
you are
it is.
good. I 19 on the die. With save was a
Yeah.
24. Con save would have been a dirty 20. So I am
Okay.
fully in control. If not, he was about to get nuked with all of the cleric spells. I was
Uh,
absolutely going to one shot him.
yeah, you were gonna ruin his day in a
100%.
major way.
Instead, he is just going to get. He will get two shots of the bow. One is a
All right.
22 to hit. The other will be. I don't. I've lost count of tonight's nat 20s.
Oh my word.
We are
So,
on 5.
so that is a.
okay.
So with the nat 20, that's a 32 to hit.
Everyone say thank you, Mimic
That's
Dice.
right. Good job,
Thank you,
Mimic
Mimic
Dice.
Yeah.
Dice.
So I would like for the natural 21, I'm going to use my illusionary self.
Okay.
I create illusionary duplicate of myself. When a creature makes an attack roll against you, you can use your action to interpose the duplicate between the attacker and yourself. The attack automatically misses you, then the illusion dissipates.
Hmm.
As a
Oh,
reaction, wow.
I like it.
yeah.
No,
So
that's awesome. That's a
a
great use
second
of.
striker appears, takes it, and dramatically dies, and vanishes.
The crowd goes crazy over your drama, Riker, which infuriates Red even more.
Right. All
Hey,
right.
at this point,
So on the
attention is attention.
standard one, it is 17 points of damage. The the crit will completely miss,
All right.
and let me make sure I don't have some type of bonus action that I can do. That's not a cleric spell.
If it is a cleric, wizard, or warlock spell, like if there's multiple um, classes it
Yeah.
could
No,
be attributed to,
yeah,
that's fine because there's plausible deniability. But if it is a outright cleric spell, especially a healing spell, I would not.
yeah. Yeah, I'm fairly positive because I was gonna drop spiritual weapon right beside him at 5th level,
That would have gotten you some eyebrows raised, I
and then
feel.
like the highest guiding bolt that could go along with it.
Yeah, you would have basically nuked him from orbit
Yeah, yeah,
and then smashed his ashes into the ground.
that was certainly the goal. All right, so
Yes.
so for my bonus action, I will Misty Step as well, and I'm going to drop myself back here, and I will
Yep.
yell from the other side of the rock.
Uh-huh.
Rika, little boy, I'm gonna murder you when you go to sleep.
The crowd is loving this rivalry and is very impressed at how much magic your group possesses. It's evident that the contenders have got something special to bring to the fight that awaits them. Rorn, it is your turn. Thank you, Mr. Red.
Now, I have a question.
What's that, Red? Or
Roran's
Roran?
going to go to here.
Okay.
Roran has blind sight,
Uh-huh.
which means Roran can see invisibility.
I sure
However,
do.
here's my question. Would Lydell have broken his stealth when he accepted the high five? Would that have constituted the stealth being broken, or does his previous stealth score still in play?
I don't see
Actually,
how it
with
would be
him
because
with
he feels
greater
invisible
invisibility,
itself.
is that's a concentration, correct?
That's Riker's concentration.
Right. So he would need to roll
To make it one concentration check to keep the spell up. That is true.
because of the
Yeah.
hit.
All right.
And with the
Well,
reaction, he can't. Could he cast the reaction spell?
That
Yes, because it's not a concentration one.
yep. We've been over that on
so
the
long
first
as it
time we
yeah.
met.
so long as the
As long as
spell
it's not another
only requires
concentration.
concentration. Yeah.
Yep. Um. Yeah. Let's let. I. I want to give you. I want to give you the
How about
fairest hand. Yeah.
it'll be at disadvantage because the blind sight will let him see him,
You'll sense him, but that's not necessarily
but
seeing
the
him.
stealth will still make it difficult, which is where the disadvantage,
Yeah.
if you will allow, considering he has this
I
ability
will.
which allows him to negate this to a certain extent.
I would say that the blind sight negates it negates the invisibility. That's written in the text of the blind sight. I don't think it would
But the
negate the
stealth, but that's the
stealth
thing, like
check.
he would still not be able to see him, but he would still see
Correct.
him. That's where I'm like trying to figure out.
Right. So, yeah, I would agree with that. Stealth is not just visual, like visually being perceived. It's also stillness of body. It's like schooling your breath. There's more to stealth than just not being seen. And Lydell is quite good at that.
Mhm.
I will allow. What's a high relevant stat for you, Rord? Perception.
Well, here's the thing. If it comes to ability skills, nothing Roran has can even come close to anything on a bad day
So
with Lydell,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
which is why I'm trying to figure out he can see him with blind sight, but there's nothing I can do.
Okay, let's rule it like that for now because this is a unique case. Um, what were you proposing? Do you want to roll with disadvantage to see him, essentially?
No, he was going to throw a hand axe at him as a way to say, I see you.
Okay, I'll let you attempt that with disadvantage.
Yeah. It's all about kind of, again, in Roran's mind, we are putting on a show. Yes, we are
Yes.
technically working out some internal friction,
Yes.
but we are trying to push each other.
Yes. Well,
And
it's
it's also
important
to
that you
show the
learn. Yeah. It's important that you
and
learn
it's
how
to
to fight
give
other things.
perspectives a good show, at least for right
Yes.
now.
Oh, for sure.
That is so at disadvantage, it's a 19.
So he will hit. He will do a reaction. Shield. The spell shield.
Okay.
Brings him up to 25, so he misses.
Okay.
But the axe will clearly bounce off of something. So the
Right.
audience
Yeah.
will see a
Yes. The audience sees it and murmurs that was pretty smart, and Lydell, you most assuredly are not hit, but he does know pretty much where you are now.
that was me saying, I know where you are.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about
Yeah.
it, but I see you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all Roran can do.
Okay, Roran, thank you very much. Lydell, it's your turn to respond.
So, dang it. He moves up with his rapier
Yeah.
and using his sneak attack.
Nope.
He, huh?
You were
Because
visible.
of
So you
Oh,
do,
the hidden thing should still count as sneak attack. Like you would, sense him,
You
but
can
you
do
Blind
an
couldn't
sight.
like
extra.
designate
One
one.
Actually,
creature you
here's
can
the
hit
question
with
then
an
for
attack.
DM, continuing this blind sight.
Yeah.
Because Roran was aware, would that negate the sneak attack part of this?
So
Because blind sight
it's
explicitly allows you to sense this.
if it's uh plus minus plus, so stealth is the plus on Lydell's side, invisibility is the plus on Lydell's side, and the minus of blind sight on Roran's side. In my head, that means Roran is in
Lydell
fact
still will
a
Lydell will still get the sneak attack on Roran to kind of equal out that.
yes. But at that
That is fair.
point, right, Roran, you will know where he is at that point. There will be no question.
Okay, this is
For the
fair.
moment, he'll know where he is.
These are the questions we ask because these abilities are very. He has
I'm
abilities. We
learning
have
too.
abilities.
Yeah, like this is the consequence of PC on PC fights. Like we have to
Right.
parse all these things out. I'm still a baby DM, so thank you for your patience with me.
Okay.
Lydell, you may do your attack, knowing that
Okay.
you're going to be giving away your position, invisible or not.
Um. Oh. Okay. 15 plus 10 is 25 to hit.
That will hit Roran.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay. Now, let me see. Features. It's 4 dice 6 plus um, 1 die 8 plus 6. Okay. 8. 25 points of damage. And at that point, Lydell Misty steps over here.
All right. That is assuredly when Roran loses sight of you. You're outside of his blind vision. He has no idea where you land. And you're still invisible and you teleported. So, Roran, you have lost Lydell for
So Roran
now.
have to look for him for now.
Again.
Correct.
Yeah. You may kill him, but you're going to have to work for it.
Yeah, that's yeah. Genji Kenji, do you have anything you wish to add to this moment? Encouragement to your friends, anything of that nature?
Not particularly. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
kind of boring right now.
I know. No, no, don't be sorry. I know this is a little on the boring side for you. I am willing to bet in the next round you're going to get tagged in, so just be patient.
Okay, I'm good.
Excuse you.
Uh, I'm just calling. I'm calling balls and strikes here. I'm assuming someone's going to croak in the next round. Okay.
She calls it
Um,
as she sees it.
Yep. Sorry. It is what it is. Riker, thank you, Kenji. Your turn, Mr. Riker.
All right. I'm gonna yell, "Murder me in my sleep." That sounds like something I would do. You, my friend, need to get warmer, and I'm gonna slap my guano together and backhand a level 6 fireball. Just
Lord.
Just level out the entire arena.
Yeah, for real. Fortunately, the crowd is not going to get hurt by this. Where are
let's
you
make a dex
centering?
throw.
Where are you centering this
It's
again?
let's see. This is 20 feet radius, basically like right here. So I should go out and get him good.
I don't see the ping.
Basically against the wall.
Ah, thank you.
It's down here.
Yep, yep, yep. Okay. I'm drawing your thing. I know it's not the right size. Give me a second. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. A little too big. No. Yes. We'll call it that. Okay, sir. Right about here. Yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
that should warm up everything.
The
He needs to make.
flames.
That should warm right up a little.
Yeah. The flames curl up against some sort of magical barrier that protects the crowd. And it's like getting splashed by the dolphins at SeaWorld. Everyone just goes, ooh. Red, on the other hand, is fighting for his life. Please roll a dexterity save, Red.
24.
Gonna be
So,
half.
Ray, yeah, I'm sure.
Well, half of
Don't die.
125 is.
Yes, basically.
So the total was 46 points of damage.
Lord.
Okay, so
So
23.
23.
Yeah.
Cool. You have me just under 100 now.
Oh, Lord. Awesome.
Yep.
That everything you wish to do, Mr. Riker. I'm sure you want to move too.
I do. Give me a second. I'm gonna look at something real fast. If I think I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back here.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Riker. Red, your rebuttal, sir.
You hear a
Red.
whisper out of somewhere.
Yeah.
Hot potato, hot potato.
Yeah.
30. All right. I'm going to move 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. I will then bonus action Misty Step to be right in front of Riker.
Dang. So you basically pop out of this extra dimensional space, smoke and ash pouring off of you.
Oh,
And
100%. That is exactly what I wanted that to look like. Like, I just
it
appear
looks
and it's just like,
it's very Nightcrawler.
yeah.
It's giving X-Men. And there is equal amount of fire in your eyes as you square off with old Riker once again.
Yeah.
Who, despite his bravado, is starting to look a touch intimidated.
I'm going to lean in super close
Yeah.
and just kind of, I'm going to put my right hand on his right shoulder and lean kind of into his ear on the left and be like, there's nowhere that you can run that I will not find you, hunt you, and destroy you. And as I touch him, like, just because we're right there, kind of against the wall, I'm gonna hit him with 5th level vampiric touch.
Oh my god. Holy cow. Yeah, let it rip. I don't think there's any kind of hit, is there?
There is.
Okay. It's a 2-hit, right?
So that was. I love you, Riker. I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry. Don't pretend.
It's a nat 20.
Oh!
That's 6.
Oopsies.
Riker, I will give you a one-time offer. Cash in every inspo you've got, and this can be a not crit. Because you will
I'll take it.
you will live.
I mean, he's gonna live
I just
anyway.
want to
He's not gonna
whisper.
die.
I want to, as he does that, I want to just whisper as I'm going down. I want to whisper, "That all."
Is that all
I
you
didn't hear no
got?
bell.
Oh my gosh. And the crowd cheers wildly. Although they kind of sort of expected the mage to kind of go first, um, it's nice when some tropes hold true.
So this
Red, do
How
you
means
much
that
have
damage
any?
is
Lydell
that?
is
Just
no
so,
longer. Lydell is no
how much
longer.
damage is that? So I can make sure.
It would be so um, with it being at max damage, basically doubled. You're at 60 before I do anything else.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh
Damn.
man,
But
that's
that means
fantastic. Red, roll me a performance check with advantage to kind of cue up this crowd and be just like the crowd is chanting. They're
So,
very excited.
so it's a 19. Um,
All right,
one was a 10, the other was a 19. Um,
nice job.
I'm gonna. So I will, and I'm gonna have to roll another one, which is gonna be funny because it'll be a. I don't know. Do you want athletics? I wanna lift, kind of like lift him back up, but kind of like toss him as far as I can, like into the middle of the arena, like get him away from
Don't
the
you have
wall.
don't you have like an 8 strength?
I have an 8 strength, yeah, but
You
he's
may certainly
tiny.
try.
He's
I'm
it's
not
like
giving you
it's like
advantage on
midget
that.
tossing.
I'm not giving
Oh
you
my
advantage.
god.
All right.
Okay,
That's
you may
a.
attempt
It's an
to
8. It was a 9, but I have a -1. It's an
so
8.
you
you lift him up,
try. Yeah,
and then the last of his feather just comes off, and he just drops to the ground before you can even toss him.
you can get him up about waist height with both hands, but you cannot, by for the life of you, lift him over your head.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna like kind of turn to the side, just roll him off the wall so that anyone that's sitting, um, like
Right
over
there.
here in that
Yeah.
area, just kind of sees
Uh-huh.
the body of Riker kind of rolling into the middle. And
God
I'll
help
give
me.
him the classic, "Are you not entertained?"
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Fantastic. Anything else you wish to do?
No, that's it. I've burned my action
Okie dokie.
economy.
I will say that since Lydell is no longer invisible,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm sure that spell had to go away when Riker went out.
Yeah, you are very visible now.
Lydell looks over at Red and goes, "Well, that was quite unfortunate."
Uh, Rorn, it is now your turn. Red, thank you for that fantastic
I
round.
Do we want to call it here since it is a little after 10?
Uh, depends, Lydell, how many HP you got left?
Well, the
Um,
problem is someone's about to
43.
enter the arena.
That is true. We may need to call it here, friends. Uh, tell you what,
Because
let's
Roard
get
hears the thud.
Rachel. Rachel has been so patient.
She
Can we just do
has,
one
yeah.
round, including Rachel?
She
We can
100%
all,
has to stab Rorn.
yeah, we can
Because
suck it up for
Roard would
5 more
turn
minutes.
to look at the now descending into the arena.
Yes,
Well, so
the furious beast. Go on.
I guess I
Rachel.
wasn't. I guess I don't really understand how this was working because Red just killed Riker. So wouldn't I be going for Red?
Not necessarily.
Or
You're just tagging
you
into
coming
his
in.
team.
Yeah, so you're now taking Riker's place with Lydell against Rorn and Red.
And
Got
Roar
it.
is the closest to you.
Yeah. So
And
who would you
Roran will
like?
actually hold action. He's going to hold his turn, gesture with his head ever so slightly to who he believes to be Genji.
Yeah, he thinks it's Genji.
You get one.
Yeah.
So Roran
So
will hold until after Jikenji
Gen-
goes.
Yep.
Because
Roar,
using the
Roar's the old
assumption,
one. Yes,
yes, this is Roran.
Roar is the old one. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Would you like to target Roran, who's closest to you, or would you like to do something different?
Um, how far am I away from Red?
quite
You're
a
quite
way.
a distance, like close to 60 feet.
Really?
45,
How
40. Yeah, you're
are the squares
one,
like
two,
10 feet or
three,
something?
4, 5, 6, 7. You're 35 feet from him. I'm sorry, I was
35
wrong.
feet and I have 30 feet.
But
Yep,
to get to him, you would have to go right past Roran and get a attack of opportunity.
it's true.
You
Yeah,
are
I don't really
you
want
are
to do
10
that.
feet from Roran.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's just go towards the closest target then.
All right.
I've been
Roran it
so
is.
been so excited to try this. Okay.
I know you have been. You've been so patient.
Okay, let's see if I actually do anything.
All right.
Ooh, does a
I'm gonna
25
move
hit?
you. I'm gonna move you into the square just adjacent to Roran. Is that cool?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
A 25
Hit.
does hit.
Perfect. Okay. For 13 damage.
Okay.
And then
Are you gonna
again,
Are you gonna rage, my dear?
not yet. He hasn't done anything to imbue my rage.
Fair.
Great. I like that.
28, and
That will
then
also hit.
for another 8 damage,
What are you? What weapon are you using, Rach?
my longsword, two-handed.
Nice. So as you enter the arena, your blade gleams in the light, and it swings down in a perfect cut across Rowan's chest plate. And it actually finds purchase through sheer power into his chest underneath it. And
Are you ready to play, big boy?
how about you pick on someone your own size? Fantastic. I think we're gonna have to call it right there for
Yeah.
now.
can we do Lytle just to finish the round?
Okay, we'll let Lytle finish the round.
All right. Um so Lytle gets two bonus actions, right?
That was yeah. That's how I've been
Yeah.
playing you as a
Okay.
rogue.
So he very first thing he does,
Yeah.
spends two of his sorcerer points
Mm-hmm.
to turn the spell Dissonant Whispers
Yeah.
into a bonus action.
All right.
And he casts
Who?
Dissonant Whispers as a second level spell on red.
All right. What's the check?
And as it comes down on red, red
Yeah.
hears red hears what people who would normally get when they get Dissonant Whispers from Lydell. Your sins have been found. You have been found guilty. And now I am your executioner. That's the whisper that comes out. And that's 4 die 6.
All right. Is there any kind of like saving throw against that?
Yes. I know there is. It's a wisdom
Wisdom.
throw. It's 14.
Red roll of wisdom.
I missed it. 9.
No way.
16. So that one is 20 points of damage.
Hmm. Mr. Red, you take the 20.
Mm-hmm.
What else would you like to do, Mr. Lydell?
As his action, he casts Firebolt
All
at
right, roll to
Red.
hit.
Okay. 18 plus 6 is a 24.
That will hit him.
I'm assuming it's at me. Yes, that will hit.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was
it was a
you.
red. He said so.
And 1, 2. You just killed his best friend.
Yeah.
That's
Knocked
okay.
out.
10, 17, 24.
Awesome.
And he Misty steps right here.
Yeah.
And can I use stealth to hide?
You've only used one bonus action, and that was the meta magic spell. So yeah, you may.
Okay.
No, he
Uh,
said two because he used
yeah,
one
I
of his
did
bonus
too.
actions to
Yep.
source to create the sorcerer point to
Yeah.
then bonus action the dissonant whispers, and then his action was
You're
miss.
misunderstanding what he did the first time. He didn't create sorcery points. He has them. He just used them to make a quicken spell. He just didn't verbalize it that way.
And that doesn't count. Doesn't use a bonus action to
No,
do that.
no, no more than a wizard casting a spell. Using sorcery points doesn't cost you action economy.
Okay. So I
Huh.
can do the stealth.
I misunderstood.
Hang on, let me make sure of that because now I'm second guessing myself. It was
Well, I thought that I
quick.
used 2 bonus actions and because I made the quicken spell turned my action into a bonus
Into a
action.
bonus action,
That was Dissonant Whispers.
Yep.
And then I cast Firebolt was which my action.
and then you
And then
missed the
I
step as
Misty
your
Step.
second bonus action.
Yeah,
It
and then I
That's
doesn't.
what
Misty
it was.
Step.
It does not indicate it uses action economy to do that. You just transmute essentially an action spell into a bonus action spell.
He would have used
But his
2 bonus actions.
his
The first one being Dissonant
Yeah.
Whispers, the second being Misty Step.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so you
Okay.
that makes sense though.
So
Thank you for
so I
yeah.
just Misty stepped over there.
Yep.
Basically he's behind a rock because you know what it'll make Red have to work harder to find him.
Mhm. And it keeps you from being immediately targeted by a spell.
Exactly.
Yeah, good for you using the terrain to your advantage. Um, awesome. That is where we're gonna leave it for tonight. Uh, I can't wait to see this Genji and Roran showdown or Kenji and
Right?
Roran showdown.
I'm very much looking forward to that.
Y'all better
yeah, I'm
tune in
pretty
next
certain
week.
that Roard heard a very different voice, and there was more strength than should be coming from a perceived rogue.
I
So
was thinking that,
Roard's
yeah, like
curiosity is
hearing
piqued.
hearing that metal echo in the arena from that like
Yeah,
basic like barbarian strike. Yeah.
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 And two, Kenji's holding the sword two-handed.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
not a roguish trait.
Nope.
I
Um,
will say that, that
you're seeing a different. You are seeing a different side to Genji.
Mhm.
Lytle did not see it, so
Uh-huh.
Lytle did not.
Oh, you heard the parting of metal
I
across Roran's
heard
chest.
I heard that part, but yeah, I guess that part I did, but I didn't see anything. So
Uh, that is all we're going to be able to do tonight. You better tune in next week to watch uh our two of our heaviest hitters, one who has yet to be able to hit, and our basically house tank, go at each other. And there are virtually no holds barred in this kind of scenario. Player on player violence. It's what's for dinner.
That's right.
Um, we're so very grateful for each of you. If you have need for prayer or you just want to interact with us, please go hit up our Facebook group, the Holy Rollers DND group, on Facebook. God bless. Have an excellent rest of your night. Take care. Bye.
Bye.